Oop, can I get it before it disappears behind the terminal? Yes, I can, and there it goes. Believe that was a Delta A319 landing on the north side, runway 10 left, which we're not going to be monitoring today, only going to be sticking around on the south side of the airfield this afternoon. And as you can see, the weather is perfect. Clear skies. I already mentioned that the temperature is a comfortable 70 degrees. And we better enjoy it while it's here because the weather is going to get much worse as we enter the new week. It's going to be a lot wetter and a lot colder. Winds today are out of the southeast, about 6 knots. So that's what our pilots are dealing with today. Nothing too crazy. So it should be a good afternoon. And while we wait for the next catch to come in, this gives us the opportunity to spy on traffic and judge everybody's automobiles. There's a Nissan, don't care for it. That's a Subaru, don't care for it. That is a Kia, don't care for it. That's another Subaru, don't care. That's a VW, don't care. Are there any American cars here? What the heck, man? It's all European and Asian vehicles. There's a Jeep. Hey, we finally got a US car. As you can see, PDX is still undergoing construction. It never ends. This airport has been under construction since like 2017. The entire terminal building and concourse is being completely overhauled, and they've made great progress. I'm sure you've seen in the news PDX's new main concourse building. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've been in there. I love it. But the entire terminal is getting overhauled, and that's a process that's not going to be done until 2035, I think. So we still have many more years of construction at PDX ahead of us. Anyways, back to the airplanes. Okay, folks, here we go. Our first arrival of the day. You can see it on final approach now. Alaska 947, I believe, was the flight number. This is a 737-800NG in from Boise, Idaho. Pretty short flight. It's about 45 minutes or so. You can see that the aircraft is at a slight angle, which indicates a gentle crosswind. Watch for the flare, very nice. And a silky, butter smooth touchdown. That was beautiful. Absolutely flawless landing by that pilot or first officer. How about that for a nice shot? 2 birds lining up for final there. I believe the one in front is a Southwest 737 and the one behind is a Delta 737. However, speaking of final, on short final, we got Horizon 2546, another Embraer 175 in from Ontario, California. So we saw one depart for Ontario, and now we get to see one arrive from Ontario. Nice balance there. And another beautiful landing. You saw that sidestepping from the pilots as they came down. Those gentle crosswinds coming into play. No problem for that flight crew, though, and it shouldn't be, as they are trained to deal with crosswinds like it's nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to usher in our first big catch of the day. You can see it on short final now in the distance. Can you make out that distinctive shape? That's right, folks, it's a C17 Globemaster. Not a plane that I was expecting to see today, if I'm being perfectly honest. Flight radar don't provide tracking information for these military jets, so I had no idea this thing was even showing up today until about 30 seconds ago. Wow. I haven't seen a C-17 in years, man. And you can see that huge vertical surface being the tail fin, causing the plane to rock and roll in these crosswinds. Wow, how spectacular is that? No idea why this is here or what's on board this aircraft, if anything. But you know what? Let's not question, let's just enjoy this magnificent C-17. Oh yeah, there's the flare. Ooh, bit of a hard landing. But hey, no harm, no foul. Wow, look at that rudder kick, man, to straighten that thing out. Very cool. Wow, I love a C-17. That's super awesome. Look at this big, beautiful bird, man. Military transport aircraft designed to carry the heaviest of equipment. Tanks, artillery, you name it, this thing can haul it. Wow. Now we got a Legion Air A320 from Appleton, Wisconsin, on short final. Again, you can see the crosswinds going into effect there. Pilot's doing a nice job sidestepping. Ooh, bit of a float. That's quite a long float, guys. You're gonna have to put it down. Oh, he still hasn't touched down. There we go, finally. The mains touch. That was a very long float, man. Thought for a second we were about to get another go-around. Let's get another look at this C-17. It's just parked right over here in front of the U.S. Air Force hangar with nobody approaching it, which is a little strange. It's got its beacon lights on. It's just kind of hanging out. Alright folks, I got me a fresh battery, and a whole line of aircraft are on final for runway 10 left, beginning with this one. Alaska 737 MAX 9 in from Anchorage. Yeah, fantastic landing. Okay, back to checking up on our C17. They've repositioned it with the tail facing the hangar, and there appears to be a group of servicemen and servicewomen standing on the port side behind the engine. Looks like they're all lined up to get on board as if they're going somewhere. I do know that the U.S. Air Force also uses the C-17 to transport troops. Perhaps a deployment or relocation of some kind. I'm not exactly sure how that works. Got our next catch on short final now. Hawaiian 26, Airbus A321neo in from Honolulu. After being in the air for about 5.5 hours, plenty of holidaymakers sad that they have to go back to work tomorrow. But I'm sure they had a good time in Hawaii. Oh yeah, nicely done. Textbook touchdown, man. And I'm not talking about football. I love the livery on these Hawaiian jets, man. They look so good. And I know that, like Alaska Airlines, this woman on the tail also has a name, but I can't remember what it is. Now, Hawaiian used to only operate one flight a day to and from PDX, but after Alaska bought them out, they started operating 4 flights a day, which means we get to see them a lot more often, and I'm very happy about it. Hey, we got another aircraft on short final, and guess what? It's another 737 with, you guessed it, Alaska Airlines. Oop, hold the camera still, Jack. This one is in from San Diego, California. Oh yeah, nice big plume of smoke there. San Diego is a wonderful city that I've been to many, many times. Haven't been there in a while, though. Would love to go back sometime soon. Up next, folks, we got a pair of 737 MAXs, again from Alaska Airlines. They are the most dominant airline at this airfield, in case you haven't figured that out already. This first one, I'm sorry to banter, I'm just trying to be silly. This first one is in from San Francisco, SFO. A relatively short flight, comparatively speaking, about 1.5 hours from here. Very nice. And now let's go find the other one. There it is, way out there in the distance. That is, again, 737 MAX 9. Also in from the state of California, but this one is hailing from the city of Burbank, California. One thing that I love about these Alaska jets, man, is that they have the flashing landing lights. No other airline in the world has got flashing landing lights. It's just a little quirk of the Alaska Airlines jets, and I really like it. We're dealing with a bit of crosswinds up there. Yeah, nicely done. And the hits just don't stop coming, folks. Got another A321 on short final. This time, though, it's a CO, not a NEO. And it's American Airlines out of DF Dubs, Dallas-Fort Worth. About a 3.5-hour flight from here. And so not too long, not too short. It's pretty average. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I probably lost a few subscribers for that one. Ooh, bit of a float. There we go. And it's down. You always love to see American Airlines. Oh shoot, almost missed another arrival. Alaska 737-900 in from Las Vegas. Viva, viva Las Vegas. I tell you what, I typically don't care much for backlighting. No spotter does. However, I can hear the C17 rolling on the north side, by the way, but with the sun behind the aircraft, it just illuminates the cloud of smoke, and it makes it super bright, which I guess, to my eye anyway, makes it more spectacular. Alrighty folks, we got a heavy jet on short final. UPS 767-300F, a true-born freighter, no conversions here. This is in from Louisville, Kentucky. And you'll have to excuse any background murmuring that you might hear. Currently have a podcast running on my phone that I forgot to pause before pressing the record button. I do apologize. But let's just enjoy UPS. Bit of a float, bit of a float. Yeah, nice. Oh, hold the camera still, Jack. Oh my goodness. That's the second time I've made that mistake today. I love seeing a 767, man. They are workhorses of an aircraft. Especially when it comes to freight operations. Did you know that Boeing still manufactures the 767? Well, now you do. Alright folks, we got another heavy jet to round out this day of spotting. British Airways 787-10 Dreamliner. After a little over 9 hours in the air, finally arriving at PDX from London Heathrow. Oh, what a beautiful bird, nice flare. Spectacular landing. And welcome to Portland, BA. Very little reverse thrust use on that one, I will say.